Hey, what's up, Rock and Roll James, hashtag PVT. We got some amazing boxing coming up. Payne Arena, June 27th. We just had a little chat with one of the main guys, Papi Chulo, man. He's on the card, and he's an up-and-coming boxer, man. Very focused. It's going to be awesome. But there's going to be like 9 fights, and this is the guy bringing it to you, Cavazos Boxing. And Anthony, man, what kind of fights or how many fights? We got 9 fights.
We got 9 fights scheduled. Great fights. Not just your run-of-the-mill local show fights.
Well, you've been doing this for 24 years,
24
man.
years
You know
in the
what
business.
to do.
I've been batching boxing with Top Rank, Golden Boy, and with Cavazos Boxing. And let me tell you something, man. We got some real good fights. A lot of wars. That's why we call it border wars.
Yeah. So on the card, besides Papi Chulo, who do we got that we got to watch out for?
Eduardo Castillo's a prospect, 3-0 with 3 knockouts. Tough kid, built like a bull. Jared, you mentioned Jared, undefeated, 3-0 again with 3 knockouts. Fabian Diaz training right now with David Benavidez's father over there in Washington. And then Rigo Rivera, tough kid, man. And he's fighting this tough kid from Brownsville. That's going to be a brawl because the guy's a brawler. And Johnny Soto with Miguel Morales, another fight that's going to be a lot of chingazos. Not to mention Adolfo Alanis, co-main event, 6-0, fighting a kid from Reynosa. It's tough. And Alanis is a hell of a showtime. The kid comes to fight, throws a lot of punches because he fights at 122.
Yeah. So the main event, what are we looking at? What's
Right
your
now we're looking at
expectations?
Fabian Diaz, and he's a hell of a tough fighter to match because everybody's afraid to fight him. Nobody wants to fight him in the Valley. They're all afraid to death. So we're bringing somebody from Laredo. And Fabian always comes to fight. He'll be a world champion in 2 years, mark my words.
Wow, that's going to be interesting, man. June 27th, Payne Arena. You can get tickets at PayneArena.com, right?
Payne Arena at box office, at Ticketmaster.com, or ringside tickets, Cavazos Boxing at 369-0742.
The best thing to do is grab yourself a table. You get a table ringside, and you got all the great action happening at you. And, of course, when the girls that are the ring announcer or the ring card girls go up and start throwing stuff at all the fans, man, they're the ones that get all the good stuff, huh?
And you kind of mumbled a little bit there because you forgot your wife's here.
She's my camera girl, man. I got to watch out when I'm talking
Rally,
about
the
girls.
producer. Be careful, Rock. Be careful.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the 27th June, Payne Arena, Cavazos Boxing. He calls it border wars because that's exactly what happens in the ring. Nothing but wars, and he puts them together. He's been doing it for 24 years. Anthony, we'll see you on the 27th,
Hey, Rock,
man.
thank you, man. Thank you for all your support. Best ring announcer in Texas right here, Rock and Roll James.
Asustame one time, hashtag PVT. All right, we've got Jared Papi Chulo. He's going to be fighting on the 27th at Payne Arena. Cavazos Promotions. What's going on, Jared? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Good, man. Good, man. Are you ready to fight or what,
Yes, sir. Of course, we're always ready. We stay ready.
How old are you, man?
I am 20 years old.
20 years old?
Yes, sir.
How long you been boxing?
I've been boxing for 5 years. I turned pro last August, so we're about to hit a year.
How's it been going for the pro?
It's been going amazing. I'm 3-0, 3 knockouts. Going for that fourth knockout. It's been going great. This is my first time fighting for Cavazos Boxing. I had my first 3 fights with Juarez Rolos, and I'm just fortunate enough to be here fighting, having a fight. My last fight got dropped, didn't end up fighting, so I'm glad to be able.
Yeah, you're originally from the 956, right?
Yes, sir. Brownsville, Texas, born and raised.
There's a lot of boxing in Brownsville, right, man? A lot of boxers
Yes.
coming out of Brownsville.
And now that I think about it, there is a lot of boxers today. Sebastian Juarez, he will be fighting today. So Sebastian, good luck to you. And soon we'll all be up there.
Yeah, awesome, man. Well, hey, we wish you lots of luck. The 27th, you'll be going up against Brian Santiago, man. Do you know anything about him? He's from down in Texas.
I just know that he's aggressive. He likes to throw a lot of punches. But inside the ring, we improvise, adapt, overcome, and we're ready for fight night.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's happening on the 27th of June, Payne Arena, Cavazos Boxing. This guy's going to be performing in boxing. It's Papi Chulo, Jared Mercado out of Brownsville, Texas.